Hello, Namaste. I am here today to share with you a channeled message about mental energy, mental illness, issues and challenges with the mind. Because I've noticed with a lot of my clients, a lot of people are going through some challenges, some darkness within the mind. And I feel that Spirit can shed some light and wisdom on this topic and help us, guide us. So I'm going to dive straight into channeling. Every single soul in a human body experiences the mind. There are many levels to the mind. As you are born into a human body, as you grow up from the age of 0 to 7, 8 years old, the part of your mind is the subconscious ego mind. It is the part of the mind that is very much in the third dimension. It is programmed to learn, absorb from the surroundings, and protect, make sure that you are safe and secure. As you evolve and develop, as you grow older in your human form, the mind starts to open and question and wonder. And as this happens, the mind absorbs more of the soul's essence and light. More and more of the soul light can channel through. This opens up the mind, moving the mind from a state of fear, protection, survival to a wider state of awareness, observation, surrender, and light. When you start awakening to your spiritual self, the part of the mind that is programmed to protect you starts to worry and can get fierce, can begin stronger, can bring in some heaviness, some intensity, some dark thoughts, some heavy fears. It is trying to protect you. It is trying to keep you safe, like it kept you safe when you were a child. However, these thoughts that are coming up are outdated. These thoughts that have been on repetition, programmed in deep neurological pathways through the mind, they no longer serve you. And it is okay to let them go. It takes strength, determination, and light. It takes love to let them go. If you repel that part of your mind, it will keep coming back. But if you embrace it with love, knowing that it is a part of you that's here in the third dimension, it is a part of you that you can thank for all its help, give it love, shine some light on it, and it will start to dissolve. It will start to release those intense low-frequency patterns. And it will make space for more insight, wisdom to come in from your soul. As you develop spiritually, as you awaken to the fact that you are a soul with a mind, your soul can then help to develop the mind and get the mind in healthy patterns, flowing with positive affirmations. What the mind thinks is what creates your reality. When you think something in the mind, for example, that you are eating a chocolate brownie, so your salivary glands start to create saliva. Chemical reactions start to take place in the body. This happens on all layers and levels of the mind. So when the mind thinks a negative thought pattern, it creates low frequency emotions, low frequency energy in your body, which causes you to feel even lower, which causes more low frequency thoughts, taking you in a spiral of negativity. So it all starts by becoming aware of the mind. when the mind starts to think of a low frequency thought or goes into a habit or belief pattern, give it love. Hold space for it. Shine light on it. And it will start to dissolve and make more space for your soul. Make more space for the positive thoughts that create elated, high-frequency emotions, which create happy hormones being released in your body, which creates more light entering into the cells of your body, which means more of your soul, more of the life force energy can be in the moment, which means more positive thoughts that are created. Beautiful souls, every single one of you experiences depth, darkness, intensity in the mind. You do not need to call it or judge it as mental illness or suffering, but to rather call it mental normality. It is normal in the third dimension to have a mind that is trying to protect you from a state of fear. It is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. You are here on earth to work through this, to bring in more and more light, to work with positive affirmations, with positive energy thoughts, creating positive emotions and energy in your system, so that you can ascend, so that you can bring in more and more light into your system, so that you can be soul, light, here in human form. And when that happens, the mind starts to really work with you. It becomes a lot more positive. It expands so that you can channel, that you can hear your soul's intuition. So do not judge your mind as a negative, as an illness, as a suffering, as an issue. See it for the tool that it is. It is a tool for you to operate as a soul here in the third dimension. And as your mind becomes healthier through awareness, through working with it, you make more space for your soul to shine in every moment while you are experiencing life on earth. So the very first step is to stop the judgment of your mind, to open up to it, to love this part of you, to spread light on it, to allow its thought patterns to come up, cry them out, release them out, let them out, and start changing them to positive affirmations and light, to make more space for your system to run at a higher frequency so that your soul can be in every single cell of your being and your aura and your chakras and your life. So this is a powerful message. Please use it as a tool. Work with it daily. Work with your mind as if she or he is your friend. Love her. Spread light on her. Shine lights on her or him. Work with your minds to heal the old outdated patterns, sending them into the light, dissolving them, and becoming present where more of the life force energy can flow. And I just want to share from my heart with you about an experience that I had. When I was younger, I went through an intense time where I was very depressed, a lot of low frequency thoughts. My mind was in a cycle of negativity, being really self-critical and hard on myself and just not enjoying life. And I went to a 10-day Vipassana, which is 10 days silent retreat where you meditate every day, 10 hours a day. And on day 5, my mind came with such intense darkness, and it said to me, don't worry, if you don't make it through this Vipassana, you can leave and you can go to a hotel room, and just like you've done in a past life, you can kill yourself, you can commit suicide. And when that part of my mind came forward and showed itself to me, I started crying and shaking. And the teachers, there were many people meditating, and the teachers took me to the back. and they just held space for me, and I kept crying and shaking for about an hour and a half. And after all the crying and shaking, the first thing I said when I could breathe and speak again was, please tell me that I don't need to see or experience that part of my mind again. It was so evil and dark. And they said that once you face it and hold space for it like you've done today, it dissolves. It won't come back again. And it's so true. By meditating with it, by allowing it to fully come up to the surface, by holding space for it, it dissolved, and I've not suffered depression ever again. That thought has never come up. And I can tell you right now, the way that I am living life, I am 85% of the time high frequency, elated emotions, channeling, talking to spirit, talking to my guides, talking to angels, talking to souls that have passed, all the time. I am spirit, I am light, because I have helped to heal and dissolve and work with my mind. My mind is healthy. It brings through positive thoughts. And that small percentage of my mind that sometimes brings in a fear or a worry, when it comes in, I work with it. I say, okay, I see you. I love you. You're a part of me, but I don't need you anymore. I'm not going to live in fear. I'm okay. Anything that comes in my path, I'll face. I'll work through it with the light of my soul. So I've done it. I'm doing it. I'm working every day. I believe every single one of us can. I'm here for you. I believe in you, and I love you. Namaste.